everyone, Adam here, and this is a review of the Tales from the Darkside, the series. And today I'm reviewing Season 1, Episode 1, because this is the one after the pilot. It's called The New Man. The American air date was the 30th of September 1984, and this episode stars Vic Tayback, Chris Herbert, Kelly Jean Peters, and Paul Jenkins, and Billy Jane, and directed by Frank D. Palmer. This episode centres on Alan Coombs, a real estate agent and a reformed alcoholic who one day at work gets visited by his younger son, Jerry. But the thing is, he has no memory of having a younger son. So he drops Jerry off at the police station because he doesn't know this kid. But when the police call his wife, she's shocked that he's sent his son to the police station because everybody else in his family remembers Jerry except him. So things get tense between him and his family. They all think he's getting back on the bottle, which he isn't. His older son, Petey, remembers him. His wife remembers him. He has no recollection of Jerry. Things get so bad that his family actually leaves him. And spoiler alert, he ends up back on the bottle. And that's pretty much how the episode ends. So, what we have here is a okay episode. I mean, it's the first episode after the pilot, so it's still trying to find its feet. I wouldn't say it's a great episode. There's some interesting ideas. And there's also on the internet what Jerry actually is, and I'll just go through what people think they are. So I'm reading this off IMDb of what the theories are. Since there's no clear explanation as to what Jerry is, fans of Tales from the Darkside have come up with a number of theories for Jerry's meaning. Some of the most popular theories are that Jerry is Alan's scapegoat. He's not really there, but he's the personification of Alan blaming his drunken behaviour on anything except drinking. He ends up missing work, he ends up at the police, and his family leaves him. Alan won't admit he was drinking the entire time, and all these things happened because he was drinking, not because of Jerry, who doesn't exist. That Jerry's a personification of booze trying to make Alan lose his mind so that he'll start drinking again. That Alan's whole family, Jerry included, isn't real, and that Alan is dreaming them up while he's drunk. That Alan's boss who offered him the booze is a mastermind behind the whole scheme, and that he sent Jerry to bother Alan. This theory came from the scene where Alan drinks and then says, "Waste not, want not." Jerry also looks like a younger version of Alan's boss. That Jerry is some sort of monster that feeds on the souls and minds of alcoholics. That Jerry is an allegory for all the torment Alan caused his family. That Jerry is Alan's tulpa, or more simply put, his imaginary friend that has come to life and now wants to be part of the family. That Sharon wants her marriage to Alan to end, so she and Petey teamed up and hired Jerry to drive Alan crazy. That Alan is hallucinating Jerry, that Jerry is Alan's conscience come to haunt him. L'Oreal Productions have never confirmed that any of these theories are true or what Jerry is supposed to be. So, what is Jerry? If you've seen this episode, what do you think he is? That's the interesting thing. There's no explanation for what Jerry actually is, so I'll give it credit for that. But I did find this episode a little average, with an interesting idea, so I'll give it 5.5 out of 10. If you remember this episode, or you have seen this episode, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.